Well, how excited is everyone to get down to Florida?
We're excited. Just the opportunity to continue to get back, have an opportunity to play again in conference, and so we're excited. And we're just, I think we're just working every day to try to get better and be the best we can be, and try to correct some of the things that we need to, taking care of the ball a little bit in the last game, and just focusing on the things that I think we've been doing for us to continue to keep doing well.
Is this a trip that you guys look forward to every year?
Yeah, I think that especially the players, it's pretty good when you can go to Florida in a 70 or 80 degree weather in the middle of winter. So I think, but at the end of the day too, we always still talk about how this is a business trip for us and making sure we're taking care of business. But I think having players get a chance to get out in the sun a little bit is always great.
This team's been on quite a roll lately. What are some of those little things that have really been working for you all that's allowed you to have so much success?
I think just the chemistry. I think the newcomers gelling in with the veterans, and the veterans trying their best to lead in every way possible, whatever it takes for us to win. And I think that's what's been really good for this team. And I think myself and the staff trying to challenge the young ones to understand and know what it's going to take for us to go through this tough conference schedule.
What do you know about the teams you're facing down there?
It's so ironic that FIU's record is what it is because they've been in a lot of basketball games. They have a new coach who knows what he's doing, who's been in championship games in the Final Four and stuff, and so they play really hard. They have players that can score. They have a big kid that is averaging double figures, and we're going to have to make sure we get there. And every time you go on the road, it's always hard to win on the road, so you got to be prepared and ready to go. They can shoot the three, and they have a senior guard who can shoot it from really deep and can get to the paint, and they love to drive and kick and kind of run some different sets. So we're excited about it. And then FAU has a young team, but they're doing really well and playing well together. And same thing, they shoot the three probably more than any team that we've played against. So we're going to have to make sure we sit down and guard and do the things we need to with our team to make sure we're following the game plans and the scouting report.
Has this team at all exceeded your expectations with the loss of Micah, the newcomers?
I would say, I don't know, exceeded my expectations. I think we knew recruiting some of these young players that we felt like they could come in and help us, but I really believe how we have responded through adversity. Like you said, with Micah going down and then just having different people step up, I would say that has definitely been a plus for our team. And I think it's really helped us. I think it helped through our schedule that we traveled the way we did, and I think that it's paying off. But we're just in the beginning of conference now, and that's what you play, the non-conference, and do all those things for us so you can get to that point. So we're excited to just continue to get into our second, third game of the conference.
Kendall and Tasia both said right now defense is probably the main thing you all are really working on in practice to keep this roll going. Is that to be expected when you have so many new girls and young girls getting so many minutes?
Well, I think as to be expected, what we've always tried to do here, and that's our staple of who we are, and we want to continue to keep getting better at it. I think the most important thing is, we change up defenses a lot, and so we have to really work on it a lot. You're right, with a lot of newcomers, but especially with our veterans too, because everyone on the floor has to be in sync. And so when one person moves, the next person has to move. So, when you practice those things and you get that repetition in, I think it really helps. And so you're right. And I know they talk about it all the time, and that's my focus, but I think that's one of the things that help us lead to how we play our defense. We want our defense to dictate our offense.
No, Kendall obviously stuffs the stat sheet all over, but her three-point shooting this year, you look at those percentages, how impressive has she been shooting from the perimeter?
Well, I just think every year she's just getting better and better, and she worked on her game and came back. And when we came back in the summer and had the opportunity to work out with our players, and then her in the fall, she was just playing at another level, and it's showing. And that confidence that she has, I think it carries over with the rest of the team. But I'm really proud of her because she's just getting better and better every day.
What can that confidence do for someone when it comes to perimeter shooting?
Oh, it can do a lot, and I think that's the most important thing that we try to do as a staff is make sure that we continue to keep encouraging them. I tell them all the time, get in the gym, continue to keep shooting and doing the things that you do, because confidence is a big part of anyone's success, and especially as an individual.
With how well she's been shooting right now, there ever times or moments you can think, I don't want you taking that shot, or is she at the point now where most of her shots you just think it's okay if Kendall is taking certain shots?
Well, I think, when you've coached a player for the amount of years that, we've coached Kendall, you know what she's going to do. And the greatest thing about her, that's why she's in position at times to get triple doubles or have double doubles, is because she wants to get the ball to the open person. And we've never worried about, sometimes I had to tell her to shoot. So we never worry about what goes on as far as if she's taking a bad shot or not. As a coach, you have to trust your players. And that's the most important thing for this coaching staff, is that we give them confidence. And and now if they take bad shots, they know I'll let them know and I'll tell them. But the most important thing is that we just want them to be free and play and give everything they got on the floor and do the best they can.